I must answer you with caution that first I will read the statement of a DFA. And because I am tasked as a senator to defend the budget of the DFA, I will read it. I have told the Secretary of Foreign Affairs from the day that I read our abstention, of my personal feelings. I will not impose my values, my beliefs, my pain to the DFA because I understand the work that they have to do. So let me just do my work, and I will perhaps speak about my feelings after this if need be. So the Philippines, I will read a DFA statement just so that it's on the record. The Philippines has issued a number of statements on the developments in Israel and Gaza in solidarity with the global community in calling for swift action to address the scale of human suffering that is affecting populations on both sides. The Philippines, together with the members of ASEAN and the Gulf Cooperation Council, issued a leader's statement on the subject on October 20 during the ASEAN GCC summit in Riyadh. The Philippines delivered 2 statements this week in New York during the UN Security Council open debate on October 24, the 10th Emergency Special Session on October 27. The resolution adopted by the UN General Assembly on October 27 has many elements. In fact, they agreed on many elements which the Philippines supports. We supported the efforts of Canada to include a factual mention in the resolution of the attack of October 7, in which Filipinos were killed. And there's also 2 Filipinos missing, right? As of now, still missing. The proposal of Canada sought to achieve, again, this is the words of DFA, more balance in the draft with a condemnation of the October 7 attack by Hamas, which is based in Gaza, that killed more than 1,400 innocent civilians, including Filipinos, working and living in Israel. This was supported by 88 states, but it fell short, unfortunately, of 8 more votes that would have seen this critical element reflected in the important adopted UN resolution. We continue to support efforts of the UN, particularly the UN Security Council, the UN humanitarian system, and the global community to decisively address this crisis and put a stop to the alarming deaths of Palestinians and Israelis as well. Because one life lost is one life lost too many, regardless of religion or creed, citizenship or nationality. And we want to see the suffering in Gaza, in the West Bank, even in Israel, in other parts of the world to a halt. So having said that, I read the DFA statement, and I may not agree with abstaining on the vote. If it were I would have voted in favor of a ceasefire. It's not meant to be. I'll stop there. I don't want to be emotional because I am in favor of a humanitarian ceasefire so that no more innocent lives, regardless of nationality, will be lost, and so that as well the hostages held by Hamas, there must be negotiations. So I stand with the United Nations Secretary General's call for a human pause and a human corridor so that medicines and supply can be brought into Gaza. But I will not venture into that. I just want it very, very clear. I stand with the United Nations Secretary General's unceasing call every day for a humanitarian pause and ceasefire. But I respect the Department of Foreign Affairs decision, and it was explained to me thoroughly and clearly by the Secretary of Foreign Affairs, because there are Filipinos who are still missing, and we must be able to communicate very clearly and diplomatically with Israel because they are in that jurisdiction.